It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.
I don't know who they were. But we're going to start picking them up and spay and neuter them. We're going to start TNRing. It's illegal, but we did it before.
Around the world, wherever there are dogs in peril. Wherever there are dogs in peril, there are always dog saviors. Follow World Animal Awareness Society cameras as we uncover heroic scenes from around the world. People who can no longer stand by watching and doing nothing as innocent creatures suffer. This is the Dog Saviors.
Got you, Mama's got you.
These are the dogs from over there. From that house. This is back leg.
Kind of watching what's going down, you know. Yeah, I think
Protected.
one of the ones that was in that house too. So you think, are they moving themselves or is someone moving them?
No, they move.
They're
they
just
travel.
Watch your step. These weeds are not cooperating.
Hi, Mama. It's Moma. Moma. Hey.
They're all females, so most of them. What's that about? So somebody's probably been using them for dog fighters or
breeding
breeding
fighters.
fighters.
She's been torn up for years. Unless you want to run them to the crates real quick at the house and then come back. Just throw them in the crates. Just run and set them up in the crates, those two, and come back.
Hello everybody, we have merch. Woo!
Yeah, I think they're going to get a gurney to bring her in.
She is rotting. Smell it? Oh, okay, good. We can just carry the face. Yeah, she did. She's in shock, I believe. I don't know how long she was sitting in that house. I am sure. Okay, we'll take her in. Okay, thanks.
So you found this dog tonight, or what's the story here?
Yes, she's on our regular feeding route, and I haven't seen her in a little while.
I'm with the world. Recorded right now, okay? We can talk later. I'd rather not be on the camera, okay? Okay. Thank you.
So mOma is becoming septic and may lose that rear leg that was squirting goo everywhere. And her overnight treatment is super expensive. It can be up to $2,700
Just for the first night.
just for one night. Well, yeah, I mean, she'd have to go
Critical
to
care
eh,
situation.
which I would do, you know, I mean, I would have her go to, a medical place, foster, whatever, somebody that would take care of it, you know.
Right.
But, I mean, I wouldn't have her just go and plop on somebody's couch to recover. But, I mean, it's an ongoing cost and an ongoing recovery. And not something to be taken lightly, obviously. Poor dog.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Getting light. She went to Foster Creek, which is Anne's vet, and she was in intensive care, ICU, 24-hour care. She was literally on the brink. We got her blood cultures back, and she was literally hours from dying when we found her, which I didn't realize. She has lost quite a lot of weight, but look at that. She was actually playing.
Oh, maybe
I didn't bring you any food.
How about we have you sit with her and we'll have her in the
I actually
interview
took
as
a
well.
nap here when I brought her. When I brought her to the hospital, I came in. I couldn't drive because I was so tired. I actually took a nap on this very bed.
Oh my gosh.
I can call her shit for me. She's kitty in here. She was actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to snap a couple.
Yep. She was actually howling a minute ago, wanting to play outside. Are you chitty?
There we go.
You might want to see, these are her injuries in the leg that she almost lost. Here. It's okay, mOma. Don't worry.
Hey, little
Don't
lady.
worry.
Mama.
Look, mOma. And I know she was owned before because she's actually playing with toys.
And that's weird.
And street dogs usually don't know what
They
to
ignore-
do with
They
toys.
ignore toys 'cause it's
Yeah.
not food, right?
And she knows exactly what to do with them. And she wanted to go out and play with the other dogs. So she was owned before.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Erika, just 6 days ago, you rescued mOma from an abandoned home. She was septic and near death. We followed you to the BCA Animal Hospital and she stayed there overnight. So tell me where she went and what happened after that.
so after that, the next morning we picked her up around 6:37 in the morning. I brought her out here to Foster Creek, which is Anne's vet, and she was in ICU intensive care for a good 3 days. Her chances were very slim, maybe 30% chance of survival. I think it was worse than that, and we didn't realize until we got the cultures back. When we found her, she was within hours of dying, is what the cultures revealed. We didn't know how bad she was.
So she was at Foster Creek for how long?
I believe about 3 days,
Okay.
and then they released her to Anne's care.
And so she's been here since then,
Mm-hmm.
and how's she doing now?
Now she is a miraculous recovery. She was actually wanting to go play. She walked outside to go to the restroom. I can smell that she probably needs to do that again.
Easy fart.
Yeah. She was playing with toys, which is very rare. It just proves my point that she was an owned dog at some point. Usually street dogs have no idea what to do with toys. And I actually took video of her pouncing on a toy and then going on her elbows and stretching out with her feet. So let me look at this. She was somebody's pet, and they dumped her and it broke her spirit. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that she recognized when Sandro and when I went in there, and she realized that it was someone she recognized, and maybe she realized that the world didn't suck as bad as she thought maybe it did.
Well, because she was a dog that you knew from the neighborhood. Had she been in that house next door to yours? Or she was
No,
elsewhere?
I didn't know where she was hanging out. You know, I didn't know where she had puppies. I didn't know where the puppies were. People steal them. People steal stray dogs' puppies.
Mm,
So that's probably they either froze to death or they were stolen.
okay.
So she's lost a lot of weight, but because she's usually quite the chunky monkey. But somebody got her pretty good. I told her, let me know who did it. I'll get them.
Yeah, what exactly were her injuries once she got checked out and they could discover them all?
She's got over 100 deep puncture wounds all over her body. She was completely like a pincushion, just completely had gone septic, and she was in septic shock, full on septic shock.
And from dogs?
From dogs.
Right.
Yeah, several dogs, at least a good pack. And I wonder, you know, there were packs of 9 to 20, so it could have been at least 9 dogs probably got her at once.
And the extreme wound on her leg was from dog bites as well?
Yeah, just deep puncture over and over again, puncture wounds. And then it had gone necrotic, so when they were flushing it out, just tissues, just clumps of leg was coming off. Yeah, that's why they looked so big in the pictures, but it's since, you know, been shrinking. She's using that leg.
That's fabulous, because I believe I remember the initial consultation thought that she might lose
Lose
that
the
leg.
leg.
Yeah, more like
She's walking on it fine now. Yeah, she wasn't limping on the front arm. Well, I didn't see her walk before, but now the elbow's swollen, so I'm thinking that maybe somewhere in that cartilage was injured, so we're going to take her back tomorrow and have that look at, see how she jumped when I touched it.
Yeah.
So
So
she took a licking
Anne will keep her here for how long?
till she's absolutely fine, and then she'll go up into our adoption program.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So she is our sweetie pie. She's pretty traumatized though. I mean, she's kind of scared of other dogs. They said that at the clinic another little dog ran up to her and she freaked out, you know. So it might take a while for her to get over that initial trauma. But, you know, she did want to play with other dogs. They came to visit her through the glass, and she has a boyfriend that looks just like her.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I imagine it will take some time with that many puncture wounds and, you know, all inflicted by other dogs.
Yeah.
But she seems awful peaceful now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's a tough little cookie. I mean, man, to survive all that, she shouldn't be alive. It's very, it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad, because it would have broken my heart if I found her and they're dead.
Right.
I would be heartbroken. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time it's heartbroken, but I'd be heartbroken. Because I tried so hard to get her since like October, November. So at least 4 or 5 months.
Did you know the black dog that was guarding her?
He was from the house next door. He was one of the labs from the house next door.
Okay. He really seemed very protective. He was going
Yeah.
in and out and trying to see what was going on.
That's very common in labs. So Piggy does the same thing.
Yeah. Piggy's definitely your guard dog.
Yeah. She guards a lot of the dogs that come in too. So she's kind of like a satellite. She's like the referee in the house too. So it's got to be a lab trait. They're like peacekeepers. But
Those are the dogs.
he was guarding the house next door to us too. So I wonder if he wasn't guarding that dog in there.
The one that had passed?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
So,
Look at that face. Oh my
isn't
goodness.
she gorgeous?
She's just beautiful.
She's lucky.
She is. She really is.
She's lucky that she started so stout too, because it helped that she had, because she used to eat a lot. So I mean, we would feed her a whole bag of dog food, and she would scarf down as much of it as she could.
Really?
Like, she didn't know when she was going to eat again.
Right.
So she would literally eat like a 15-pound bag of dog food.
Help save a life today. Your donation will send the World Animal Awareness Society team on our next mission. From all of us here at the World Animal Awareness Society and WA2S Films, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.